Here we go. A day in the life of maintenance. See what the day consists of today. See what we got here. There. All right, today we're doing maintenance on a carrier. We got two carriers here, rooftop package units. Gas fired. First maintenance, we just picked up this account. We're gonna take a look at everything. The power exhaust, the economizer. We're gonna check the gas, heat exchanger. We got these two carrier ductless also. Nice little account we picked up. Let's take a look at it, see how it goes, all right? Stay tuned, I'm gonna be making little videos. We'll piece it together. Pillar block bearings, evap coil, stage 1, stage 2, etc. You got an economizer right here. I'm gonna see what we got. We're gonna have to troubleshoot that, make sure it works. And these are the things you gotta look out for on maintenance. You got your capillary, your TXV, rubbing out right there. Little rub outs right there. Things to look out for. All right, we're gonna gauge up on these compressors, make sure they're not flat. But these are the things you gotta look for. Marks like that. Spiders. Wow, a bit tight. Usually they put like plastics on the spiders like that, but look at all this oil right here. See where that's gonna take us. All right, so we're at the condenser section right now. Here's the condenser fans. Spin them by hand, make sure they work. We're gonna bump them in a few. I always like to check my compressors to make sure they're not open winding or grounded. So here we're gonna go L1 to L2. Those are closed. Every which way. Good, which means the compressor is not open winding. All right, and then we're gonna go to ground. I like to scratch the surface on the copper. Open, OL. Open circuit, open circuit, open circuit, which means I'm not grounded, so that's good. That's a good sign. All right, we can start with that. We'll take that as a preliminary check. You can get your megger. After that, we're gonna gauge up here. We're gonna take a look at that. Make sure you're not flat. Then we'll go to the other compressor, do the same thing. We'll move condenser fan number 2, number 3, and make sure they're not stuck. What else? Take a look at this coil, maybe chemical clean this coil. And then we'll just take it from there. All right, stay tuned. We'll continue this HVAC video. Guys, we're back with the HVAC maintenance video. Looking at this little yellow jacket, little stubby, we got 0 PSI. Let's gauge up on the high side. See where we are. Okay, I'm right around 75 PSI, which is good money. Gauge up on the low side, just in case. 75 PSI as well. Oh, squirty squirty. I don't like that. Smell that oil? Doesn't smell too good. All right, let's keep that in our back pocket. Not good. Shout out to CLC for the work gloves. Let's wrap this up here. Take it to the next one. Okay? go to the other compressor. All right, here we are. We're using a filter reach magnetic filter puller. If you don't have one of those, you should definitely invest in one of those. Great tool when doing maintenance. Get you all the way in there. Get those filters. You should also probably invest in a dust mask. See where we are here. Beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, that was a demonstration of the filter reach. We're gonna get this going. The evaporator coil is gonna need chemical cleaning. Let's write that up. Let's go. Chin up on the filters. I want to show you guys something. Airflow with the arrows. Always put it in the way that the air comes back from the space. Return, goes up, return, airflow towards the coil. You don't want to do one of these. Okay? Air comes up from the return, comes up across your filter, cleaned right here. Something simple. A lot of guys forget. The evap section, might as well show you guys a little tip for the younger guys coming up when you're doing maintenance. Take your motor pulley, give it a little spin, listen to the bearings, see if they sound rough, like they're cracking. You gotta grease them up or right up for the motor to be replaced. This one sounds good. Okay, also another thing to look for, might be hard to see in the video, but look inside the pulley and feel the sides. You're gonna see if it's grooved or not. Okay, you're looking to feel any grooves. If you feel a little groove on the side of the pulley, that means the belt is eating through the pulley and it's making its own mark. The pulley needs to be replaced. This particular one is grooved inside. We're gonna write this pulley up to get replaced. Okay, next thing is on the blower housing. Blower wheel, motor pulley, and flywheel. Here we go. Look inside, make sure it has all the turning vanes, that they're not loose. Nothing shaking around in there, rumbling, making any noise. Okay, your pillar block bearings, look at that, that's disgusting. Someone must have over-greased the hell out of this. Look at that. It's just years and years of buildup. It's disgusting. We're gonna clean this up. Wow. We're gonna clean that up. We're gonna give this housing a shake up and down. Make sure it's not moving, nothing's out of place. You don't hear anything, spin it. Sounds good. Okay. When you're working on these older units, always look for your grease ports right under all that dirt. Grease port is right there. Okay. See if we can grease this up. Looks like someone over greased this and might have blown a seal. Something to look for when you're doing maintenance. All right. Drain pans. See this rust? Get a vacuum. You vacuum all that rust out. Pour some hot water in there. Dissolve it, some pan tablets. Your drain lines. You're gonna blow your drain lines right there with CO2 cartridges, hot water. Dissolve all that algae or whatever is buildups in there. As you're doing the hot water, it's gonna go down. You feel your line, your drain line. You can feel your drain line, the hot water going down. Make sure it's flowing. Okay, if you have a union like that, you could crack it. Blow whatever's in here. If you couldn't get to this, you could always crack a union and blow the drain line going that way. Most of these things, they go to a floor drain. Some of them are clogged either at the floor drain or here at the U-bend. All right, little tips. All right, let's try to light this off. On the maintenance, you want to run through your heating, through your cooling, etc., etc. Just give me a little jump, R to G. On the maintenance, I like to do heating, cooling, make sure everything works. There goes the fan. Go R to W, 1. Goes your induced draft motor, spark igniter, and your flame. Okay, it's good. I like it.